we doing, everybody? I'm back with a video from Ranger. Video from Ranger. That's what we're gonna call this, video from Ranger. No, we can't do that. This is Team Talk. We are talking today about the Ranger 208 Alpha, not an over-under, just a team talk. We're gonna drop some comments here. I want you to talk about it. You've seen it, you touched it, you smelled it, you did whatever you wanted to do with it. I want you to comment on it. Comment on this video for sure. Make sure we're engaging with this, because I've never seen it. I haven't touched it. I guess I haven't felt it. I've seen it. I've got a lot of pictures on it. They sent me some pictures, or somebody from that organization sent me some pictures on it. Really, like I said before, I think when I dropped a little short or whatever I did on it before, I thought it was going to be a really, really, really good boat, especially for the welded. First off, we're just going to start with the starting price like we normally do. The all welded. The length of this boat's 20 foot 8 inches, 96-inch beam, horsepower rated for a 250. Rated for a 250, people. Fuel capacity of 40 gallons, 25-gallon live well, boat weight's 1,937 pounds. Starting price with the 250 Pro XS. Base package, correct, Jordan? Base package, little to nothing, essentially. $63,425. $63,425. It's an all welded 50-52 aluminum, and they went with the .125. They went with a little bit bigger than they normally do. So they did get a little bit beefier on this boat. Obviously, you're gonna have to do that when you're going with a 250, right? We've talked about that time and time again. I think there's really only one company that I know that can build one that's really legit, and that's Gator Trax, that can hold a 250. I will be interested to see how this boat handles the 250, how it handles the beating it's gonna take. And sometimes you can't tell. Like you look at this Alumacraft behind me here, or behind Jordan there, you can't see anything, no scratches, no dings, no nothing, because it's hidden underneath what's going on. A lot of times when we recarpet these boats, we pull them apart, we start to take decking out, we start to see breakages underneath. That's the hardest part about aluminum boat. The flex points are hidden and we don't get to see them, you know? So you don't get to see any of that. There's no stress cracking like you would see in a glass boat because of something. They're hidden, so we don't get to see that stuff. The only way we see it is through you guys, you sending me videos and sending me emails about things that are happening with their boat and your boat, and you sent it back, this stuff. It's just, what companies don't understand is the consumer seems to come to me before they come to them now, and we get to see all the pictures, we know everything that's happening. You guys rock this thing, you guys kill it. You continually send me emails, you continually send me stuff that's going on with your boat, your brand, what you're dealing with, if they're not treating you right. But that stuff's beside the point, but that's what I'm saying. This boat, we won't be able to tell for probably 5 to 6 to 8 months before anything's gonna break on these things. But the standard options on this boat, this is standard options. This comes with this 63,425. 3 deep cycle batteries with trays, that's important. Glad you get trays for them. At least they lock them down. Minn Kota 70, it comes with a 70 Maxim on a 20 foot 8 boat out here. Nah, might as well throw that away.
You can't upgrade to an All-Parks 80.
I can.
Or a Ghost.
I can.
Yep.
I can put an 80 on. I can't put a 36 volt unit on there.
It's not a pack in their package deals. It's not on there.
Why? Why would you not want to put a 36 volt, 100 pound thrust trolling motor on your 20 foot 8 inch aluminum rig? Jordan, why can't I do that? Is there not room for batteries? If they built this boat not accepting 36 volts, is the wiring too small? Is the front of the boat not built for it?
They have 6 gauge wiring up to them.
Is the front of the boat not built for it?
That's a question for Ranger.
Well, they're listening, I guarantee it. Comes with our Lowrance Elite FS7 at the console. They put a cell phone at the console. Dual Pro 3-bank charger. They're putting a 3-bank charger in it. Good. Dual Pro, good product. Ranger Ride 7-inch touch. See, this is, if you don't put the touch screen in and you don't get all crazy and you put switches in, right? Switches, keep the price down. Switches work, and when they don't work, you take them out, and $12 later, you put a new switch in and it works again. and you have fuse panels that you can replace the fuses or push the buttons. And then you take and you get rid of the ride touchscreen garbage and you put a good fucking trolling motor on it. Things are happy. But I'm getting a 7-inch touchscreen. Great, I'm happy about that. And I get a tandem axle trailer with brakes. All for a great price of $63,425 with a 250 Pro XS. I love the way the boat looks. I think the boat's a great looking boat. I love the deck. I love the whole feet, everything about the boat that's just sitting there without anything on it. I love the way it looks. I'm still up in the air if it'll perform like they say it's going to. I'm still up in the air. Is it going to be constructed correctly and handle the beating it's about to take? Can I put a 36 trolling motor on it? Do I have enough room for batteries? All those questions lay for me before I give you an over-under on this thing. And that's essentially why I'm beginning to give you this video, so you guys can start tagging and talking about this thing. At 1937 for weight, pretty decent weight, I think, because of the heavier gauge aluminum they used. It handles, I mean, it's got 25 gallons of live well, 40 gallons of gas, 96-inch beam. So it's built. Numbers here are saying it should be a really good boat. Jordan and I were talking about, why do they even need to go down this road? Why are they even building this boat? You know what I mean? They could just, let's build great glass boats and do this. And I think they're like, in my honest opinion, the best boat this style for aluminum bass style boats is probably the Gator Trax. Best built, strongest built. And you know, Jordan made some comment about, you know, other companies. Yeah, I think he's right that Ranger's probably trying to compete with the Expresses, with the Crestliners, with the Lund. Do they even still make that Lund Bass model? Probably they're trying to compete with that. And they're just trying to get that boat because I think they fear that the bass fishing world is going to go to aluminum sooner or later. You know, like glass boats are starting, maybe sales are starting to slow down a little bit, and maybe the aluminum stuff's coming in because you can get into it for $63,000. But at the end of the day, I made the comment to Jordan about boat builders, and the best boat builders are the ones that produce the least amount of boats, I feel. Necessarily when I'm saying that, glass boats, if you've never seen a ballistic, you got to go look at a ballistic. The thing is built unbelievably. I know a lot of you people have opinions about Jim, but if you've never met the guy and you've never seen his boat, you can't base it off of what the internet is saying or even what I'm saying. But if you physically go touch it and see it, doesn't make a lot of boats in a year. Small production company, doesn't have a lot of people, but every boat is getting the same attention time and time again. I think Gator Trax, like we talked about before, I still don't think they're a huge company. They're building a lot of boats, but I don't think they're building the mass amount of boats like Express is punching out, like Crestliner's punching out, like maybe Ranger's punching out. If Ranger wants to make this the best aluminum boat, they need to build them back the way Forrest did, one at a time, start to finish. When that thing is done, it's perfect. You're gonna have problems, right? You're gonna operate, you can't be perfect, I get it. But you wanna get as close as you can. And like I said, if the numbers work and this boat handles an 8-month, 10-month, 1 year from now, we're looking back on this boat and everybody's saying it's the greatest aluminum boat ever, that'll be the best thing that happened for Ranger. But do I think it'll be that? No, I think there'll be problems. It's just because you put a 250 on any aluminum boat, it's gonna break. It's literally gonna break. I think the only one I've never heard a horror story about is a Gator Trax with a big motor on the back. Every other transom broke, every other boat broke in the middle. There's, like I said, there's spots you don't see. So, at a starting price at $63,425, you get 3 batteries with trays, you get a 70-pound thrust Minn Kota, you get a cell phone at the console, you get a 3-bank charger, you get a touch screen, just because it makes you feel like you're sitting at home, you get tandem axle trailer with brakes, with a boat, and a 250 Pro XS. That's what you get, Jordan. You buying it? You going out and getting one, Jordan?
I would at least look at it.
You would. You would entertain the option of sitting in your Ranger.
Yeah.
Cool. Good for you. I mean, I would like to look at one. I'd like to slide. I mean, and they have invited us to go down there. They have invited us,
Yeah.
and we are appreciative of all, and I'm saying all of the opportunities we have right now. But we're just kind of froze right here. Literally, I'm froze to this place until we figure out some things and navigate. And Jordan and I are able to divide and conquer through what we're dealing with here. So that's essentially, and it's not a bad problem here. It's just we're busy and people-wise, we're changing personnel and doing things. So. Yeah, it's at 63,425. I'm not giving you an over/under. I'm just saying if the boat is what it looks like it should be, and these numbers and everything works, it's going to be a great boat. But it should come with more options. I mean, it's an aluminum boat. Let's get more options on there. You know, comment on it. I need your help. We need your help on this one. It's kind of why I'm sending it out to you guys to see if you've seen it, touched it, maybe drove it. I think it was at the Classic. Was it at the Classic? So I'm sure any of you guys that were at the Classic. Hey, props to you guys at the Classic. I heard from numerous booth people that were there. You had mentioned us and talked about us down there, and I appreciate you guys for doing such a thing. And at the end of the day, this is about you. I've said it time and time again. It's about you guys bringing me these ideas and talking about what you'd like to see and hear and talk about. So when I'm asking for your help, I'm asking for your help because you feed me this info. Some of this info we get, we just throw to the side because we know some of the stuff we do receive is BS. We know that. But we do our research. When you give us that info, we go look. We make sure we're doing our research on the backside of everything that we're getting. But right now is a good opportunity for you to post pictures, talk about it, explain what you've seen, and let other people read about it, because I think this will be a great boat for some tournament anglers down the road here, as long as it achieves what it needs to. And that's kind of it. That's what I got for you today. Also, the merch. You guys are killing it. You're buying this Force. You are buying this t-shirt. I mean, this is great. It's a once-in-a-lifetime t-shirt. It's right here, right over here. You see it right here? Is there a link somewhere? Right over here? I got a link here and I got a t-shirt here. You can click right up there to go buy it, and it's sitting right down here to look at it. Yep, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. You guys are killing it on that. All the other merch, I don't think we're gonna run this one. How long are we gonna run this thing for? Another week or two, something like that?
At least through May.
At least through May, all right. Jordan's saying through May. All right, that's cool. Blackout's still on there too, right? My favorite t-shirt of all time, the Blackout one. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's all good. Get over on the merch. Make sure you're picking up some stuff. You guys have been killing it on the merch. Killing it. Those people that are producing that stuff are probably wondering what's going on. You guys are killing it. I love it. Thank you very much. Cannot thank you enough for that stuff. We'll keep the merch coming. Maybe we'll get a picture of my face on one. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah. It'd be a really good one. Just be really cool. Maybe an Andy, like the big head, you know, like I mean the old Jordan one with the big head.
Yeah.
Like the one you got me fishing on the front of that boat.
Yeah.
That'd be an awesome picture. That'd be a good one.
We can do that.
Yep. It's the Andy tee. It'd be the deal. All right, that's cool. That's all I got. You got any more, Jordan?
I got two things.
One thing.
First thing is 3 guys from Ranger who are working directly with this project reached out to us talking about how much they
Hate me?
No, how much they enjoyed working on the project and how excited they are
Okay.
for this rig to come out. So, and they also talked about how much they like their jobs as well. So,
Okay.
kudos to Ranger.
Kudos to Ranger. Okay, so they emailed us this?
Yep.
I didn't see these emails.
Yep.
Are you lying to me right now?
Nope.
It's real.
Yep.
Okay.
I got names, but they both wanted to be confidential.
Oh,
So,
so they did it without Ranger knowing?
probably.
Ha-ha! Now we just got them fired.
No.
No, but that's cool. That's really cool. That's cool that they were part of this project and they're excited about it, which they should be. Like I said, the original, looking at just the pictures I saw, made me feel like it was a great boat. It made me feel like it was a great boat. So, number 2, you got any more? You had 1 and then you had 2.
Yeah. So here's my theory.
Theory on what?
On the industry and why aluminum's going to become more popular. Simply put, are there more badass welders in the world, or are there more OG glasswork professionals? Is the industry going to change to aluminum because there's more people who are great at what they do?
No.
No?
No. Aluminum will never outperform glass. You can make it go fast, right?
It might not outperform, but does the industry just change because it has to?
If there's that many OG welders, props to those guys that are welders. Those guys are bad people. You're 100% right. But at the end of the day, when the engineer lays it down and tells them to weld it together, it's not their fault when it breaks. So if the engineers can't get the boat construction correct to where they stay together, they don't break, paint doesn't fall off, and you make it so the boat is indestructible, similar to one of these. I mean, I don't know, you look at any of these old boats, even some back from the 80s, and you look at those old 80s boats that are beat, literally beat, right? They got gashes in them, they've probably been sucking up water, they're probably 200 pounds too heavy. The guy is still going fishing in it. When my aluminum boat breaks and it's taking on water and it doesn't perform anymore, I'm not going fishing. So until the engineers figure out how to build a correct aluminum boat that does not break and performs extremely well and rides like a Cadillac, they will never outperform a glass boat. There can be 1,000 more OG welders to 1,000 less OG glass guys. At the end of the day, the glass guys are going to win. Because it's not the welder's fault. It's the engineer's fault that designed the boat. Props to those welders, because those guys, it's not their fault. Now, there's some guys that build their own boats, custom boats, and they never get the credit they deserve. Those guys could build a pretty badass boat, but it's going to be heavy, it's going to be reinforced, right? It's going to be things that people don't want to deal with. It's probably not going to be really, really like sleek and cool looking. Might be a little boxier because the box is a strength. We all know about triangulation in boxing, right? So it's not going to be like your oh my god boat, but it will last 10 years longer than that other one. But those guys will never get the credit they deserve. So, anything else?
Nope.
Those are good questions. Good job, Jordan. Did Bob do that for you, or did you come up with those on your own? You're tired today, so I don't think you did.
Yeah.
Nice job. That's all I got. Make sure you get over and get on the website. Make sure you get over there, get some merch, pick something up. I don't care what it is. Pick up a pair of underwear. Did I get any underwear on there yet? No.
We're working on it.
We are. Good. That's awesome. Make sure you get over there, pick up some of that stuff. The shorts are available. No?
Yep.
Shorts are available. It's getting to be that time of the year. Flip-flops are available. Make sure you get your flag. We got a flag on there still. Okay, cool. Swimsuits. What about swimsuits?
Working on that too.
Cool. Both male and female. Matching in the Bahamas. Boom.
Of course.
Matching in the Bahamas. Palm trees, coconuts, you know what I'm saying? Pretty badass skull and crossbones, you know, on the booty. Chee-da! What do you think? Comment, for sure. That's it. That's all I got for you. That's it, Jordan? We're good? We're out? Cool. All right. As always, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell to witness the madness that I know Forrest Wood is saying. Salute to you, Forrest. Speed, money, no brakes. I'm out. See ya!